In this video, we'll be looking at the Filter Brewing Compass from Veneziano Coffee Roasters. Compared to espresso, filter coffee brewing can be impacted by many more variables, and knowing which one will get you the best results can be difficult to keep track of. The Filter Compass is designed to help you choose which variable change will bring out the best flavor in your coffee as quickly and efficiently as possible. This filter compass is broken down into several different sections, each one correlating with a specific flavor or body component that you may experience in the cup. While there are many ways to manipulate the flavor of your filter coffee, this compass takes the approach of what will be the most likely solution to your individual problem. To begin, the bullseye equals balance in your coffee. Balance being the harmonious interaction between sweet, acidic, and bitter components with a pleasing strength and aftertaste. To start off, we're going to look at the two components which are the most commonly identified, which is sour and bitter. If you have sourness in your cup, you are not getting enough flavor out of the coffee, and most likely an increase in temperature to get more complex sugars or compounds to balance the cup will be a good solution. If your coffee is primarily bitter, it means you're getting too much flavor out of that coffee, and this means that you should decrease the temperature to avoid dry or bitter elements. The other two components we'll be looking at are strength versus weakness in the cup. If the coffee is overly strong, it means we extracted a bit too much stuff, making it stronger than ideal, and this means we should decrease turbulence or agitation in our brewing process. If the cup is primarily weak, it didn't quite extract enough stuff to make it appropriately strong. Increasing the turbulence and agitation to speed up the extraction rate is a very likely solution for you. Turbulence and agitation can be manipulated while you're brewing by pouring more quickly or slowly, or increasing the amount of stirs or swirls that you're doing to a manual brew. And if you're using an automatic brewer, you may want to change the amount of pulses or how many times the water is engaged throughout the brewing time. Now, these individual flavor components are very rarely found by themselves, and most likely you'll find a combination of these. For example, if we have a sour and weak extraction in the cup, that means we didn't extract enough, which is what's making it sour, and we did not have enough contact time with the water in the coffee grinds, which is making it weak. Chances are we'll want to grind finer to slow down the water flow and increase the surface area which can be extracted from. This is going to make a much stronger, more extracted cup. On the opposite side, if we have a bitter and strong cup of coffee, it means that we extracted too much, which is what's making it bitter. We also had too much water contact time, which is making it stronger as well. By grinding coarser, we'll speed up the water flow and extract less of those coffee grinds. Now, if your cup is sour and strong, that means that we didn't quite extract enough, which is what's making it sour, but not enough water has passed through those coffee grinds, which is what's making it so strong. By increasing the brewing ratio, you will get much more from those coffee grinds using more water to extract. And lastly, if it is bitter and weak, that means that we have extracted a bit too much, making it bitter, and too much water has passed through the coffee grinds at the same time, which is making it weak. By decreasing the brewing ratio, you will get less from those coffee grinds using less water. This compass uses a best solution approach, which means that there may be other ways to get to where you want to go. If the listed solution isn't helping, the adjacent solutions will very likely help. Or, if you can't change a specific variable, using the adjacent options will help to adjust. If the flavor character is edging toward one side of a particular problem, the adjacent connecting solution is very likely the correct one to use. For example, if you have sour and weak coffee, and you grind a little finer, and it's a little bit weak, but mostly balanced at that point, that means that we'll probably just want to increase the turbulence to get a little bit more out of that coffee and eliminate the weakness. By utilizing this compass when you're making filter coffee, you'll find that the correct solution is easily found and that you're making better coffee than ever.